Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee. In today's video, I want to cover a lot of things, but the first thing I want to cover is the culture of being here in East Tennessee. Now, I've only been here over a year and a half, maybe a little less. And so what I want to do is just kind of paint the picture of what the culture's like here in East Tennessee. And for those of you that have lived here longer, throw it down in the comment section if you think I got everything, and throw down some extra things if I forgot it. So here we go. Number one, I would say the culture of, East Tennessee is like my favorite coach in the NFL was Tom Landry, and he said, God, family, and friends. And then here in East Tennessee, you can throw in also country, where there's a respect of God, respect of your family, take care of your own. Definitely take care of your friends. They will give you the shirt off their backs for their friends. And strangers too. Somebody's in a ditch, they'll pull you out. You're stuck on the side of the road, they'll come and help. And then country, just freedom and just the reverence and respect for military and just service people protecting our country. Freedom to bear arms, freedom, to basically let me do what I want to do. I can take care of myself, my family. They don't need the government stepping in and saying, don't do this, do this. That's a huge part for me. And it's just, in schools, keep your hands off my kids. Don't teach them this woke stuff. Let me take care of all the things that the family is supposed to take care of. You make sure my son or daughter is successful. Forget all this California nonsense about gender and other stuff like that. We will teach them what's important at home. You just teach them their reading, writing, math, what's going to make them successful. And that's your job. And that's my job. Okay. It was just cool to know that our district wanted to have us list as teachers all the titles of the books that we had in our class. And I was just curious, like, hey, what's going on? And they just parents just want to know, hey, we want to know what kind of books are in your classroom, because I firmly believe they don't want these woke things in classrooms. Just, FYI. And so it's just really neat being here in East Tennessee and seeing all of that, just, feeling good that we got rid of California for these things. And so it's just a really cool thing to see it all come together, and we're just enjoying all of it. Talking about culture, if being a teacher, for those of you that want to move to East Tennessee and are wondering about the cultures, so here we got, I would say, the 85-5-5-5 pretty much breakdown, where 85% would be Caucasian, 5% Hispanic, 5% Asian, and 5% African American. That's pretty much the way I've seen it in our school, seen it just walking around, going to Walmart or shopping centers. That's pretty much it. And so, as far as diversity goes, that's something that you just have to expect. That's how it's broken up here in Tennessee. So in the news, California, I just read that Governor Newsom wants to go to Israel and basically, I don't know, give a handshake and say, hey, California is here for you. It's just so funny. And you guys would not want to bet me on this one, that Governor Newsom is basically throwing himself out there to become the next president. I can just see the writing on the wall. I can just see that he's kind of the poster child for the Democratic Party. And, don't get too excited, California, because I got a feeling if he leaves, there's just going to be someone just like him filling his spot. But I hope I'm wrong. I really hope and pray that I'm wrong. But it's just funny when you see Newsom and some of the things he's been doing lately. I think he's trying to position himself not to stir waves and to kind of put himself on the international platform to become, the next Democratic nominee for president. But you heard it here. If you haven't heard it at all, I think that's what's happening. in California with Governor Newsom. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and update. I apologize. I've dropped the ball. I got so busy with our fall photo contest. And so let's go ahead and put a deadline of Halloween, October 31st would be the latest you can send me a photo. And let me go ahead and give you the details again. A autumn fall photo that you took that kind of just symbolizes fall. And it could have a picture of you, a pet, whatever you want that you think, hey, that symbolizes fall from wherever you are. I don't care where you're from. And so what we'll do is I'll collect all of the photos and we'll have basically a voting and see which one do you guys agree with. It'll either be on the community page or in another video. And so I went to Walmart and I was like, I gotta find the prize. What will I give away for the winner? So check this out.
All right, you guys, I really like this. I would buy that for myself. Dude, that's sweet. Check that out. Okay, I'm looking down this aisle trying to figure out what I can give. That would be cool. But it would be hard to ship to you guys. Coasters, magnets. Dude, that's it. I'm gonna give away a Tennessee. Oh, that dog is cool. I'm gonna give away that magnet for the best fall picture prize right there. Consider that one done. All right, that's it.
All right, so the challenge is on October 31st, and we'll just say midnight Tennessee time to send me, and go ahead and send it to my email right here, mitchino12@gmail.com, and just send me that snapshot. Make sure it's legit that you took it, and we'll vote November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and we'll just see which one of you guys will win that cool Tennessee magnet. Okay, guys, you think that I am totally hyping this up and I work for the Tennessee Tourism Board. I don't. It's just gorgeous here in Tennessee. If you love fall colors, this is a must. I mean, they are, again, like if you saw my video from last week, I don't think, and I don't know, I'm going to have to give it this some time. It doesn't feel as brilliant as like, whoa, you know, the brilliant reds and oranges and yellows, but they're just still amazing. And coming from California and where I was living in Beaumont, it was 90 degrees. And that's what we mean by you really can't tell when the seasons change. It kind of goes from summer right into winter. But here, it's just amazing, the colors and just the feeling of fall. And, you know, talking about culture again, gotta remember that it would be God, family, friends, country, and football. So at the time you're watching this, the Alabama-Tennessee game is already over. So right now I don't know who won, but Tennessee football, man, that's huge out here. Orange everywhere and just everybody following football and the big game. Every Sunday is the big game, or every Saturday is the big game. Okay, so check this out for Tennessee reality. I come home and my daughter said she was studying at the kitchen table and saw a mouse go by. And I don't think I told you guys this last year, but same thing. When it starts to get cold, the vermin, mice, will try to get warm. And so I just went to my good old Tractor Supply place, and this worked for us last year. It's just a little sketchy when you lay these glue traps. And the only bad thing is you got to pick this dude up with the struggling mouse on it. So last year it was pretty hilarious. I mean, thinking about it now, it was hilarious, but we're sleeping. It's like 2 in the morning and my wife wakes me up and we hear this. And I had to basically wake up in a dead sleep to pick this dude up and throw it away. So we'll put these traps out tonight and see what happens. Well, there you go, guys. We got the mouse. And I know it's a little crazy, inhumane, just sitting there trying to squirm out of that thing. But hey, I got a house full of girls and my wife, and I am not going to let that thing terrorize our house. So that's just life in the country, guys. So, when the weather gets cold, they're going to try to look for a warm, cozy place with food. Luckily, we didn't have food out, so it's not, scourging through our trash or anything like that. It was just trying to find something to nibble on, and we ended up getting him. So our house is at peace again. Hey guys, thank you so much for giving me your suggestions for good Mexican food. It's I don't want to single anybody out, but it's just good to hear from people that lived in California, San Diego, Orange County, that just have been surrounded by good Mexican, be able to suggest places that they feel is on the same level. And so I definitely thank you guys for the list. I definitely, and my wife and I and family are very excited to check these places out, and I will definitely report back to you what we find. And lastly, I want to leave you guys with more fall driving here in East Tennessee. I hope you guys are not getting tired of it. Man, I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store. Before we came here to Tennessee, I would just see pictures of places like Tennessee here where when it turns fall, you just get these amazing colors. And guys, I don't know, I just don't see myself ever getting tired of it. I look forward to coming home on the drive home, because in the morning it's too dark to see anything. I just love to come home from work regardless, but just to anticipate just seeing these beautiful fall colors. I can't stop thinking about it, talking about it, and I hope you guys aren't tired of it. So what I want to do is just show you more fall colors here in East Tennessee. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.
Your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. I have lived in the goodness of God. Been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna sing. All my life you have been faithful. So, so good. Every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness